Hey everyone, welcome. It's the Top of the World podcast. I'm Joshua Hadley with the man of the hour, the man with the power to do to be solid, the what's but the man's good darling, you still know what's coming in.
Hi, hello, I'm Justin. We have Josh, obviously, and then we have a guest. Also, really quickly, the audio quality will be lower than usual because we're recording through Zoom, like we've done twice before, I think. But we're here, we're doing stuff, and we have Abdel.
Hi, I'm Abdel. I'm the guest.
That's the Abdel. We have the Abdel with us,
and we still haven't said your name yet, Justin Belanger.
Did I say Justin? I didn't say Belanger. I think I said I'm Justin.
Gopher.
Oh well, shit. I'm hey me.
So when's Abdel gonna change his name to Abdel Gopher? Because I know you're Giggity Gopher.
That's true.
I mean, we're not brothers. We're not related.
What?
Yeah. I mean, if we were brothers, then that would mean Brandon's my dad.
Yeah, that's weird. It's like your uncle. It's like, what? You're like my uncle.
According to Facebook, I believe Brandon is my grandfather.
Okay.
So you might be my dad.
I know it. I always knew it.
Yeah.
So all these years, you've been making these dad jokes. They're all about me.
Yeah. R.I.P. Abdel.
Damn.
Oh shit, I'm dead.
Well,
I always knew he was Mike Kenner.
I always knew it.
Yeah. It was meant to be.
All right. So what are we talking about today with Abdel here?
Let's see, Abdel. So what you been up to? How you been?
I've been well. So I've finished my everlasting finals around 2 weeks ago. I haven't really been doing anything like much important so far.
Finished, quote unquote.
Yeah, well, like
man's gonna have finals again in like 2 days.
Yeah, well, I finished for this semester, and they didn't go really well, but I'm just enjoying my vacation, just chilling out.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Today was the first day of Eid, which is like Islamic Christmas, pretty much. Like it's just Islamic holidays. It's like a Christmas. Yeah, I got to hang out with my grandma.
Did you get your grandma anything?
No.
What the hell?
She gave me money.
Well,
Cool.
Yeah, at least give her a hug or something.
I did give her a hug.
There you go.
At least you did that.
Yeah, at least.
Gave her a hug. A little kiss on the cheek. You know it is.
Did you wine and dine her?
Yeah.
She's my grandma.
Well, that hasn't stopped people before.
Who's your grandma's favorite wrestler? Is it Val Venus?
I think because I grew up like a notorious Undertaker fan, she liked him as well.
Yeah, her and her fucking Undertaker. That guy. That guy's questionable.
That guy's not very good.
Yeah, he's kind of a what I'd refer to as a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Which wonder was like 4 of them.
And his brother's a fucking asshole too. Look at that.
Yeah. Terrible family.
You know what they say? Fuck Glenn Jacobs.
True. It's like Paul Bearer died and they just went off the rails.
Yeah. What about we would have found out about Paul Bearer if he was still around?
I don't know. I don't think he would have liked Trump very much.
Yeah, probably not.
He had a very high-pitched voice.
Good point.
Remember that time he managed Eric Embry and he was in a scaffold match with Skandor Akbar?
I don't remember that time, actually.
I don't remember any time anything happened ever.
Well, that's great because we got a new game. So I'm stealing more and more games. So the idea behind this game is that I'm gonna give you guys a wrestling card.
Okay.
And you have to guess the promotion and the year it happened.
Okay.
All right. I'm ready.
All right. I'm not ready. I gotta get to the
Are
card
we
first.
So do we each get our own, or do we like have to answer together, or do we?
So here's how it's gonna work. You guys are going against each other.
Okay.
I'm giving 5 cards maximum, but there's gonna be at least 3 because everyone's gonna get a point. But see, since Gopher's a co-host, we're gonna have Gopher get the answer first, and then Abdul will get a chance. And if you're both wrong, like this could go to a draw.
Okay, I think we'll probably both be wrong.
So he's not gonna know, like you're not gonna say if I'm right or wrong until after Abdul answers, right?
If Abdul's right or wrong, when it's his chance, if he's wrong, then I'm gonna say he's wrong, and then you get a chance. And if you're, but if Abdul's right, we go to the next card, and then it'll be Gopher's turn.
Okay.
If whoever gets the shot first is wrong, the other person gets a chance to answer the question and get the point.
Okay. All right.
So I think if we both get it wrong, we should get another chance until somebody gets it right.
No, I think it's gonna go 5 games, and if there's no winner by then, it's gonna be a draw.
Okay. Do say we get the card right, or like the company right, but not the year, or the year right, but not the company. Like how does that work?
We can go a half point.
Okay. All right.
I'm not afraid.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Let's start this off.
I'm afraid of the half points.
You know what? I'll give whoever a chance to get the other half point. All right, Gopher, you're co-host. It's your playground. So
yeah, also
home team, you're first. So the card opening match, Camacho versus Adam Rose. Let's see. Connor and Victor of the Ascension versus El Loco and Kalisto.
Okay.
Sami Zayn versus Tyler Breeze.
This is definitely NXT.
Natalia versus Charlotte.
Oh fuck! What the hell year was
and
that?
Main event, Adrian Neville versus Tyson Kidd.
I'm gonna say NXT 2014.
Wow, you got it.
Yeah. I remember that being like Natty and Charlotte being one of the first NXT women's title matches after the network became a thing.
I think that was the first NXT special, NXT Arrival or whatever.
Yeah. Look at that! Boom! Suck it, Abdul.
Well, you went first.
Yeah, I got a very easy one. I like it.
Yeah, it's got 1 full point.
Okay.
All right, Abdel, you're gonna have to give me a second. I'm just going on cage matches. I know what I want. I just gotta load it.
Abdel's gonna get one that's like fucking GHQ. Something.
You're gonna get like Mid South from 19.
It could happen.
It could. Does cage match have like a random feature, like where you press random and it gives you a random card?
I'm not going that crazy.
They should do something.
These are all promotions we know.
Okay.
All right, Abdel. Opening match, World Tag Team Title. Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard defend against Nikolai Koloff and Sting.
Okay.
For the United States Tag Team Titles, the Midnight Express of Bobby Eaton and Stan Lane versus the Fantastics of Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rich.
Okay.
And there's a special Tower of Doom 10-man tag team match. Al Perez, Ivan Koloff, Kevin Sullivan, Mike Rotunda, and Russian Assassin #1 with Gary Hart and Paul Jones versus Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin, the Hands of Stone Ron Garvin, Dr. Death Steve Williams, the Road Warriors of Animal and Hawk with Paul Ellering and Presses.
Okay.
For the United States Heavyweight Championship, Barry Windham versus Dusty Rhodes, and the main event is for the world title, Ric Flair defending against Lex Luger.
I'm gonna go WCW 1991.
No, you're wrong.
Okay.
About both of them?
Yeah.
Oh man. In that case, so it's I guess now, right?
Mm-hmm.
New Japan Pro Wrestling 1989.
What?
You're both wrong.
I know they had fucking like crossover shit with WCW. So this
was Jim Crockett Promotions 1988.
I was 1 year off.
Yeah.
I almost got half a point, but hey, I'm still up 1-0.
You see one Japanese wrestler on that card?
I don't fucking know what they do, man. I wasn't around. I wasn't alive in fucking 1988.
All right.
Sting could be Japanese. You don't know him.
I do.
You know of him. You don't know his story.
Man. All right, Gopher.
Yep.
Gonna go to a more this might be a little bit harder. So
All right. Might be a
opening-
little harder than the one that neither of us got. That's good. That's a good time.
it's the opening match is JT Smith versus Hack Myers.
Oh,
The Pitbull #1 and the Pitbull #2 versus Bad
Oh.
Breed of Axel Rotten and Ian Rotten.
okay. So I know what company it is. I think.
Mr. Hughes versus Too Cold Scorpio. Tommy Carroll versus Tommy Dreamer. For the television title, Dean Malenko defends against the Tasmaniac.
Mhm.
For the world title, Shane Douglas defends against Ron Simmons.
Okay. So ECW.
For-
Oh, we're
For
not
the
done- you're not done?
world tag team title, Cactus Jack and Mikey Whipwreck versus the Public Enemy of Johnny Gruns and Rocco Rock.
World titles out here not main eventing. What kind of shit you
The-
doing, ECW?
And see, we got Sabu versus Chris Benoit, and the main event, Chris Benoit versus Too Cold Scorpio. So I think it's a pretty famous incident in the was supposed to be the main event, I assume.
Mm,
Oh,
I don't know about the year. I'm gonna say ECW 90 because very few years to choose here for ECW pay-per-views. 99.
No, you got the promotion, but not
Ah,
the year.
I-
What do you guess, Abdel?
well, since that Cactus Jack, I'm gonna go ECW 96.
The
No,
first pay-per-view was in 97, I believe.
This wasn't even a pay-per-view. This was
Yeah.
November to Remember
Oh.
1994.
I didn't realize we didn't have pay-per-view. Oh damn. Well,
2 years off.
I got half a point. Look at that.
Hey.
1.5 to 0.
Did I also get a half point?
Nah,
Does it-
he got the thing. He got the
Yeah.
promotion.
Yeah,
right?
you would have been able to steal the year, but you can't steal the other thing.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Man,
Hell yeah.
sad times.
And that's 3 so far.
All right, I got the promotion. I'm just TC events. I want pay-per-views, please. I know what year. I'm just going to the thing here. So, what do you guys feel about the game so far?
I'm winning, so I like it.
I like it, but I'm losing. You know,
Mm.
I'm
This is
losing by
one-
virtue
yeah.
of Justin going first.
So this is the only one with guests, because we have like a versus thing. It's only like a
Yeah.
game to play with guests. That's fun. We might be having Brandon on here in a couple weeks, so maybe
Oh,
we'll get a me versus Brandon.
it'd be fun if we did like a wrestling games podcast. It was just
Mm.
podcast with many people. Some wrestling.
Yeah.
I enjoy wrestling games.
Actually, we should do like a wrestling show where we talk wrestling and then we could do these types of games.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
enjoy that a lot.
Man, I'm gonna have a hard time with these names, dude.
All right, time for New Japan.
Roll Japan.
True. Maybe it's Noah.
Maybe it's UWF.
Maybelline. Oh wow.
Close.
Sorry.
Let's see.
Abdel gets to go first on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm trying to like not pick a show with like a million matches on it. Too. I want January. Oh, I think
Oh.
that kind of.
Yeah.
You know what? It was gonna be New Japan. There's like so many shows here. Like, why do these shows have like a million matches on them?
Yeah, that most of them are multi-man tags, I'm assuming.
Maybe
Well, not
wrestling.
even. Let's see.
You would think multi-man tags would be less matches because there's like more people thrown into each match.
Yeah, the New Japan rosters were big.
A lot of people over there.
Yeah,
Scrolling down.
used to book Abdul the Butcher and shit.
Mm.
It was bad.
I actually just clicked the card. I don't know if Abdul is on or not, but let's see. All right, Abdul, opening match. Devil Mascara versus Maskaya Fuji.
Okay.
Mitsu Moma versus Guru Teshumura. Teshumura. Teshumura? Yeah. Don DiNucci versus Akira Sato.
Okay.
Dutch Savage versus Samson Katsuda. I think that's how you say that. Moto Ishii, Akuma versus Fred Blassie, the vampire.
Yeah, everybody knows him. Everybody knows the vampire. Fred Blassie.
Well, he used to like follow his teeth.
Oh.
That's fun.
Jerry Kovac versus Masokoma. And probably the match that's gonna give away what promotion this is. Bruno Sammartino and Terry Funk versus Great Baba and Thunder Saguma.
Great Baba or Giant Baba?
I'm sorry, Giant Baba. Oh, he's great too. Do you not think he's great?
He was great.
Bruno Sammartino and Terry Funk. Okay.
I got this match is gonna be the one that gives it away. If it was Moose guessing, yes, would have given it away.
I'm gonna go Old Japan 1978.
All right, so Abdel gets half a point. It's not the year though.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna guess All Japan as well. So shit. He guessed 1978. 1972.
Hey, Gopher got the other half point.
What?
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Hey, 2 points, 2 full points now. 2 points to half a
motherfucker.
point.
Well, Gopher wins the game, but we could do one more
Yeah, I
card.
don't think I can win now.
Yeah, let's do one more. just for the fun of it.
I already got the promotion. I'm just picking a year here.
Oh yeah, that was a
Let's
complete
see.
guess, by the way. I just thought, all right, fucking Bruno Sammartino. I'll go a little earlier. And bam.
All right. Gopher, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's see, I don't want dark matches. All right, so opening match is BJ Whitmer versus Davey Andrews.
Oh god.
Claudio Castagnoli versus Sterling Keenan.
Yeah, it's Corey Graves,
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, I think that is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Jay Lethal versus Jimmy Jacobs.
Okay.
For a title match, Nigel McGuinness versus Samoa Joe.
All right.
The Embassy of Abyss, Alex Shelley and Jimmy Rave versus Generation Next of Austin Aries, Jake Evans and Roderick Strong.
All right.
For a tag title, Sal Renino, I think that's how you say his name, and Tony Montaluke versus the Rottweilers of Homicide and Ricky Reyes.
Okay.
We got Low Key versus Colt Cabana, and in the main event for the world title, Brian Danielson versus Steve Corino.
What year would that be? Well, it's obviously Ring of Honor.
It's Ring of Honor.
2005.
You got it.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Hell yeah.
3
to half a point. Let's go.
I lost to you, white supremacy.
Well, that's how the world works,
Yeah. Now I know what it feels like to be American.
True.
Sucks.
You're not wrong.
So, Abdel, you said that you just had the your Islam's Christmas. Can you explain like why it is and what do you do on that day?
So the tradition is we sacrifice
A virgin?
No, an
Oh.
animal like a
Oh.
sheep, a cow, and we eat its meat and we celebrate. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we eat a lot of meat. It's basically what we do.
So
What
what's
if
what's
what
what's
if
the lore behind this holiday?
What if the cow's a virgin?
It could be, and
Hmm.
we don't check. So I think it started when a prophet was ordered to sacrifice his son.
Bet the son was a
And-
virgin.
Yeah, I think so. And before, like at the last minute before he did it, God told him not to do it and to sacrifice a lamb instead.
There's a similar story in the Bible, I think. I remember, but I think it's like a lot more, like if I remember correctly, Cain and Abel, like they were sacrificing stuff. Like one of the brothers, like sacrificed plants, and then the other brother was so mad that he sacrificed his brother to God.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of intertwining stories, I feel like, between the Bible and the Quran.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, like, as a Abrahamic religion, like the Quran is sort of a follow up to the Bible, or is it like just straight from the New Testament, because I think like you guys believe Jesus was a person, right? Just thought
Yeah,
that
we believe
he
Jesus is a
had the
prophet.
role Christians give him.
Yeah, so we believe that Jesus was a prophet. He was not God's son. So it came up. I think it came as a follow up to the Bible, but like it corrected some stuff that were in the Bible, I believe. So as I said, we believe that Jesus is a prophet. We believe that Muhammad is the last prophet, and he's you know he brought the message of Islam to the world.
And that's Muhammad Hassan, right?
Yes, yes.
Cool.
That's him.
So wait, he's the last prophet, so there can't be any more prophets anymore?
No, yeah,
Huh.
he's the last prophet.
Wait, so why is that anyway? I mean, could you explain it?
I mean, I don't know why that is. I mean, it's just God created it that way.
Wait. So you're telling me like we can't have a wrestling character and call him the prophet? Would that be blasphemy?
Yeah,
Man.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, you can call him the predictor. Or like
Yeah, we're not doing this. We're not saying he's a prophet. He's a predictor.
Yeah.
Like he's
Fortune teller.
like who like we got QAnon here or something. We like get everything wrong. Here's our predictor.
We can call him the psychic. Has there ever been a psychic gimmick? I feel like there has been.
There's gotta have been like a gimmick at some fucking point.
I remember XPW. Rob Black went crazy, and on their television, he kept talking to this Black Santa doll.
Oh God.
And XPW was really strange. And it's back.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, Brian Cage is the I remember Willie Mack won the world title on the same night. Brian Cage defeats him for it. Like I don't know if Cage is still the XPW world champion.
Who
Which
cares
one
if Brian
was-
Cage does?
Whoa. Whoa. So was that the MTV one or is that a different one?
No, the MTV
one
one,
was
Wrestling Society
WSX.
X, had
Oh,
like
okay.
a lot of the people who were in XPW.
Oh,
like
okay.
Vampiro. Wait, was Vampiro?
the
next to
announcer was there. Chris Cross. That's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That old fucking old hip hop duo from the 90s?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Man, when you guys gonna start your own wrestling promotion?
Yes?
2030 500.
Good save. Good
Mm.
save.
Mm.
Feel like you felt you went too soon with the 2030, so you
Yeah.
saved it with 100. Yeah.
Yeah, had to add a couple like 10,000 years or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
some amount of time. I don't. You think I know math? I don't know math.
I think a couple of 10,000 was accurate.
You know, talking about these numbers, I'm wondering, Abdel, like, so what are you studying anyway?
I'm studying computer science, majoring in artificial intelligence.
Oh god,
so-
you're gonna make the robots that replace us all?
I'm gonna make the robots.
Oh fuck.
It's gonna replace you specifically. So
Oh no.
Doug's
So-
partner is gonna be a robot.
Are you comfortable with telling us what school you're going to?
Yeah, it's just a school here in Egypt. It's called St. James.
How do you like it?
That's pretty fun. I've been enjoying myself the past 2 years. So I started out as an engineering major when I got out of high school. Spent a year there, didn't like it, so switched to computer science, and I've been enjoying myself.
This nerd's having fun at school.
Wow.
It's pretty stressful, but I also like enjoy the things we learn.
Oh,
We haven't really got a lot into the AI stuff yet. Like we've been like studying programming, like algorithms and data structure and stuff.
can't believe I'm gonna be replaced by GophBot.
So fun.
So, what's your plan after school?
Nothing concrete yet. Just want to work in the field that I've been studying at. I mean, no like concrete plan yet. I
Yeah,
don't want to do masters or anything. I just want to get straight to work.
I don't think
Like,
AI really does anything with concrete. That's more of like road paving.
Yeah, I mean we could program robots that would do the paving.
Yeah, but then what if they like go evil and start burying people's bodies in cement, like fucking Paul Bearer that one time?
What do you mean go evil? Like Abdel would just make him evil to start with?
Well, but I mean, go evil against him, like it turns on Abdel.
Oh,
did you guys hear about that Google
So I guess
developer
face turn.
Yeah, the Google developer that
claimed, there's a Sentinel robot that they programmed or whatever.
The way I don't know if I talked about with Gopher on the podcast. We probably didn't, but I just think it's not a sentient being. These computers, they just crunch numbers, and it was made like it was looking all over Twitter and seeing how people talk. The thing said it's afraid to die, but computers don't die the way people do. Like when you shut it off and it'll come back on. Like I'm not convinced it really feels fear at all.
It was pretty weird. Like
if
what he claimed is true, it's definitely pretty strange.
We need like Gopher bot.
Well, that's apparently what Abdul's gonna make to replace me.
I'm gonna make it Amish.
Oh, I gotta do it to him like that.
Instead of being fake Amish like you.
Exactly, I am fake Amish.
Yeah, gonna make it real Amish.
You hear that, Ian? If you're watching this, listening to this, whatever.
I don't know how that would work with the whole technology thing.
Very kind of a catch-22 over there.
I'm gonna give it the beard and
an Amish robot.
I'm gonna give it the old mustache.
They don't have mustaches.
Oh, I'm gonna give it the old non-mustache.
Yeah, that's their whole thing is that there have been Amish people who went to jail for having mustaches. This is the thing I actually looked up. They have to have the beard, but no mustache.
That'll teach them.
That's kind of insane.
Yeah. Do you have like people that live like Amish people over there at all? Like maybe nomads or something?
So we do have like I guess section of Muslims. It's called the Sofians. So they spend their lives like living in mosques, just praying, reading Quran, So I guess that would be the closest thing.
Do you ever hang out with them?
No, I've never seen one here in Cairo.
What?
Yeah.
Man. Do you never go to the mosque?
I do. I just, normal people would go to the mosque and then return home. They don't live there.
I'm gonna say at the mosque, like the word mosque sound. I know it's not, but it sounds like some type of like nightclub.
Like we're gonna go to Hagia Sophia and party it up.
Yeah.
So is there like so what's the nightlife over where you live? Is there a party scene at all?
There is a party scene. There is a party scene. We have bars, we have clubs, we have the whole thing.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna say that like night comes and then just everybody ceases to exist. Like,
that's what they want.
Jump until the morning.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. But we in fact do not cease to live.
Well, I can almost believe like you live that way with the. I will believe that if someone told me, not because of it's a Muslim country, but like how is it? I don't know what you can say. Like I know there's a military dictatorship over there in charge right now.
There isn't. I mean, there's been a military dictatorship in charge for the last like 60 years.
Man.
So we used to be a kingdom until
You took an error to the knee.
What?
Never mind, go on.
Until like 1955 when we became a republic, and ever since then it's been all military presidents, like army presidents, except for that one time in 2012 where the dude got impeached a year later and then he died in jail 5 years later.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I have a quick question for Moose. So what is a republic, first of all? Like, what exactly is a republic?
A republic, like, so it's just a government where it's like there's a Congress in charge. It's not necessarily democratic. Like, as far as I could tell you, the Roman Republic, it's not like people just voted for the like it didn't work the way the United States did, where they had people just vote for who represented them in the Roman Senate. And even the United States at the beginning, sometimes, well, a lot of times, governors just picked who was gonna represent the state in the Senate. It didn't become like until the mid 19th century, I believe, maybe earlier than that, probably, where they amended the Constitution to where they made an amendment saying we're going to have our senators be voted in by the people.
So like why? So like America is a republic and a democratic.
It's a democratic republic.
Yeah,
I think that's.
So why are the political parties named after them?
Just it's just names to sort of represent, what they are. The Republican Party, they went with that. They stole that name from a earlier party. They're Republican because they support the Republic, and the Democratic Party sort of was created by Martin Van Buren, and it came at a time when that was a lot more populist. So often, it's still it's pretty weird that it still holds true today that the Democratic Party tends to be the more populist party, for good or bad.
All right. I was wondering about that.
But they're just names, sometimes they don't always fit the title of what they want.
Yeah. Like libertarians, I don't ever see any of them in a library.
Yeah, what the hell?
Don't make any sense.
And see, the name libertarian, we're still on this, is the word liberty is in their liberal. They sort of see themselves as classical liberal. I don't think Abdel has to. Do you guys have? Is it still a republic there? Do you get to vote at all?
Yeah, we get to vote. Like who represents people at the Senate, and we technically get to vote for a presidency every 4 years, but like everyone knows that's corrupt.
Nice.
So,
like the rapper Corrupt with a K.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a rapper called that.
Yeah, Korrupt, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be our next president.
Nice. Now, is that guy still alive? He might. I think he's still alive.
So what do you think of like that you guys' new capital that the military dictatorship decided to make? Are you gonna move there when they make it?
No, I think we're pretty happy where we live right now.
It's Kurupt.
Oh, okay. And
he is, in fact, still alive.
Our next president.
His real name's Ricardo.
Damn.
He was half of the Dog Pound with Daz.
I'm wondering, since we're talking so much about Egypt, have you ever been outside of Egypt, Abdel, like to Europe or any, not even another African country?
No, I've never been on a plane before.
There's no roads to another country?
I think there is one to Saudi, but I've also never been there before.
And
I want to go someday. I want the hope after I graduate is I immediately move out of Egypt. My sister lives in Virginia, so I want to go live with her.
Went to Virginia Tech, I believe you said.
Yeah, she goes to Virginia Tech.
His real plan is he's gonna work like selling ice cream so that he can buy events to go see TNA.
True.
Yeah,
true.
Have you been watching Impact at all this year? Because they're actually
no, not yet. Like I'll watch Bound for Glory. It'll piss me off. And I'll say I'll never watch TNA again.
Yeah, it happens frequently. It was like, dude, fuck this. I'm not paying for this shit. And then he pays for the pay-per-view, and then he watches it. He's like, dude, fuck this. I'm not paying for this. And the next time he comes around, he's like, okay, you know what? I'll give it a try.
Abdel's gonna say it's great, and then like they're gonna do like some Jeff Jarrett type main event.
So I didn't know if you heard the story.
Yeah.
I got them to watch. I think it was Rebellion or some special like a month ago or 2 months ago. And I got to convince them to watch it with me. I was like, "Oh,
them being like Ian and who else was there?
I think Chili, TJ.
Yeah, Ian, Chili, and TJ. And then what was the very first thing they saw after you convinced them that it's good now, and they started to watch it?
Mahabali Shira.
What did Ian say about that?
Yeah, it was saying what you'd expect him to say around that point.
Fuck you, Abdel.
Did you know Bali Shira was going to be on the show?
No, nobody did. It was on the pre-show. So
that's amazing.
We tuned into the pre-show, He's just there. I think he was teaming with another Indian dude to face Heath and Rhino.
Oh, yeah, Ethan Rhino, those boys.
Yeah, but the actual show was good. The main card was very good.
What was
Main
the main event?
Main event was Tomohiro Ishii versus Josh Alexander.
Okay.
It was my Impact match of the year so far. It was pretty good.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
it's not Rebellion because that was Josh Alexander versus Moose.
Oh, then it must have been the show after that.
It was
I don't
something.
remember. They have a lot of specials. They have like bi-weekly specials.
I just saw it. Damn. Under Siege.
Under Siege. That's the one.
Oh.
Yeah, Josh Alexander is amazing. He's,
Hey, they had the Briscoes on there.
I saw
yeah,
Josh Alexander live this year during Mania Week.
Yeah,
he's very good.
he is very good.
Hmm.
The Briscoes
Yeah.
were on there. Mark Briscoe cut a weird ass promo as he does.
Yeah, as one does.
Yeah.
True.
Are you
True.
excited for Briscoe's FTR too?
Yeah, I watched Death Before Dishonor.
Yeah.
I think I should be paid by then. Even though if I'm not, I got the money to buy a pay-per-view.
Yeah. So I feel like I haven't talked to you about wrestling forever. Have you been watching AEW recently? Like, have you been enjoying them at all?
I watched Dark Elevation just to see Prince Nana.
You know,
Fair
that's what you gotta do.
Fair enough.
Gotta do that.
Yeah.
And one of his wrestlers did the thing where they put the hands over his head, and Eddie Kings was like, "Yeah, no." Yeah, but his team lost.
Aw.
man.
Santana and Ortiz.
Mm.
Eddie Kingston's great.
Yeah.
But I feel
Yes,
like
sir.
I prefer Dark to Dark Elevation because Dark has Excalibur. They're great together. I know you're not a big Excalibur fan, but he's pretty funny with Taz.
Well, Taz is great.
That is great. That is true.
I feel like I think AEW would be better if it was just Excalibur and Taz. You know, Jim Ross is like,
Yeah.
you know, he doesn't want to be there.
They're phasing him out.
Tony Schiavone doesn't ever say anything. Yeah, I know. Like they'll bring him out for the final
Second
hour
hour.
of pay-per-view or like the second hour of
Yeah,
Dynamite.
they need to stop doing that part where they bring him out and just let him not come out at all.
I think all the promotions need to like stop with the 3-man booths.
I think I do prefer a 2-man booth. Unless the third man is like wrestler. So like I'll enjoy Rick Starks and Rampage a lot. Or like if CM Punk is commentating an FTR match or something.
Mm.
Those are pretty fun.
His diet soda.
Yeah.
And I think like I'm probably gonna do it. I'll watch the Dark Elevation where Caprice Coleman's on commentary.
He's on commentary for a lot of Ring of Honor matches in
Mm.
AEW. He was on commentary for Jonathan Gresham and Lee Moriarty versus Tully Blanchard's team on Rampage.
Which now includes Jonathan Gresham.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He did a swerve on him.
And not a Swerve Strickland.
I was gonna
Oh.
say
That's a different drag wrestler. That's Brandon. Jonathan
True,
Gresham
it
is
is.
not Brandon. He's
Well,
too short to be Brandon.
Every black guy is Brandon. We've established this. He is all.
Although I guess Brandon would want to be Gresham because he's married to Jordan Grace.
Brand does enjoy himself some Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
so. Who you cheering for King of Trios this year?
There's a
That's
King
still
of
a thing.
Trios this year?
I'm joking. It's not gonna happen.
I was gonna say, isn't Chikara dead because Mike Quackenbush did some fuckery?
See, if I was Tony Khan, I'd just be like, I'd give Mike Quackenbush like $2,000 for the King of Trios, like for the copyright.
That would be a fun way for them to introduce the trios titles.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You know,
so many titles.
I was gonna say like, there's way too many titles in that promotion.
I think
they
they
should-
should reduce more titles just to give them to Ethan Page.
They should have brought in the trios titles instead of the whatever the fuck the All Atlantic something or other. That fucking
Yeah, all
one.
the Atlantic Championship.
It looks like it won't be dependent on AWTV a lot, which
Mm.
I don't mind.
Yeah, I guess it's interesting that it's like something that gets defended elsewhere usually. Like
Yeah.
Pac's gonna be traveling all over the fucking place.
Yeah, it's defending it on Rev Pro against Shota Umino this week.
Mm.
I'm gonna check. Like, who was the last Mid-Atlantic champion before this?
I was a Mid-Atlantic champion at e-fetting once.
I'm saying.
I won a championship called that with Joey Miles
He's
La-
American.
and Danny Diamond.
Oh, Danny's English. Okay, that works.
Yeah. Well,
Let's see, there's the Brass Knuckles Championships.
is William Regal the champion?
The last Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champion was Black Bart and Ron Bass.
Man.
Oh,
Man, you didn't tell me about that, Gopher.
Oh, my bad. You must have slipped my mind. Yeah.
So,
go
Abdel,
on.
the real question is like, so what do you think about Vince McMahon right now being investigated by? Well, we talked about this on the last show, but Vince McMahon's being investigated by his own company, and he's like gonna be on television every week, I guess.
Well, he was on SmackDown last night. He was backstage, but he didn't come out. I guess they're taking like this batch of allegations a bit more seriously because there's a former talent involved.
We should clarify that this is being recorded a week before it goes up.
Oh yeah.
No, this is live. We're in your ears right now. We're crawling in and
Right
we're
in your
speaking
ears.
into the eardrum.
Yeah.
So yeah, this current batch of allegations, as of the 9th of July, there's a former talent involved, as well as a former contractor, as the Wall Street Journal put it. So I guess they're taking it a bit more seriously this time around, and they're not. It's not coming out for TV, or it didn't on SmackDown at least. Maybe it comes out on Raw. I think the latest I heard is he traveled to Vancouver to go sit with John Cena. I don't know how
Oh.
that's gonna go.
Well, who wouldn't want to do that?
Yeah.
I'd go sit with
Still-
John Cena.
I'm assuming that's these allegations are the reason John Cena refused to do SummerSlam, which is interesting.
You think he just didn't want to or you don't think he just didn't want to be anywhere near Austin Theory?
Yeah, that too.
His son, John Cena Jr.
Yeah, because Theory fucking sucks. But I also if you noticed, I don't know if you watched when he came out on Raw like a couple of weeks ago, but Vince introduced him and then fled out of the ring because I guess Cena didn't want to be seen with him.
I don't even remember the last time I watched a weekly WWE show.
I
I've
watch
seen
main events sometimes.
What?
Of course you do. I watch some of the pay-per-views when there's a group chat going on to watch it, but I cannot think of the last time I watched an actual weekly WWE show.
I have main event is great. Like if you just want to know what the heck is going on in WWE and to watch a match that goes 3 minutes.
I think the last full WWE weekly show I watched was the first the first SmackDown back with fans last year.
I don't think I even watched one during the pandemic.
Huh?
I-
Yeah.
I didn't watch any of those, so it was like I tuned in and without the crowd, I just didn't find it interesting.
So, what other wrestling have you been watching this year, Moose?
I haven't been watching too much. I was watching Mid South last night.
Oh,
Yeah, man,
Mm,
fantastic show. You know,
yeah.
You do enjoy your Mid-South.
What's the main angle right now?
so the Midnight Express just won the Mid South Tag Team titles, and they celebrated. The Rock and Roll Express embarrassed Cornette by caking him, and Bill Watts had an argument with Cornette. So on the episode I watched, the Midnight Express attacked Bill Watts, and they're gonna bring back the Junkyard Dog. Well, apparently the Junkyard Dog, he left he had to leave the promotion because he lost a title match to Mr. Wrestling 2, so he has to be gone for 90 days.
Oh man.
So
man.
Bill Watts wants Junkyard Dog as his tag team partner, but he can't get him. So Junkyard Dog puts on a mask and he gets to be called Stagger Lee. And everyone knows it's JYD, but without saying it.
I always enjoy when they do this kind of stuff.
I want to know your opinion on something, most your opinion on something Jim Cornette said, because you brought up Cornette just now and that reminded me. I want to know your thoughts on Jim Cornette saying that Austin Gunn
Oh God.
is, what was it, Abdel, the next Mr. Perfect or something like that?
Yeah, he reminds Cornetto.
He reminds him of Mr. Perfect.
Yes, Mr. Perfect.
I don't know. Like I only
Owen
seen
Wilson.
one
Owen
Austin.
Wilson.
I
Yes.
seen one I seen one Austin Gunn match on Dark. I can't like.
He is not good.
I mean, what's he like 21?
No, he's a bit older, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. Austin.
I enjoyed the
Right.
storyline with the Acclaimed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, I don't know if people hate, like in our group, hate him because he actually sucks or because he was just super fucking loud during the pandemic era when he was in the crowd.
I hate him because of that.
I hated the crowd, the AEW crowd during the pandemic. Like
He's 27.
Yeah, he was the one that was like always super loud and like hanging over the barricade.
Yeah. So I think I remember the exact moment I hated him was when Jungle Boy was facing Dax Harwood on a Dynamite. It was a really good match, but he kept winning by singing Tarzan Boy over and over.
Yeah, TJ must have really fucking hated him. That dude hates when people sing.
man, damn,
Yeah.
Sam.
Judah starts playing and TJ's ready to throw fists.
Goes in a rage.
Uh,
I do wonder if he sang Judas when he watched the show live.
You know, he says he didn't, but I feel like he did.
Yeah, he must have did.
He did get to do some chants for the AEW video game, like to include because they did some at the show TJ went to. They had the
Yeah.
crowd record some chants for that game, including chants for Aubrey Edwards.
So has anything come out on the video game? Any recent news? Like even like what kind of game it's gonna be?
Yeah, I think they're like the development's pretty much done in terms of like how they want the game to feel.
I do know that Kenny Omega said Cody Rhodes will be in the game.
Yeah.
Stuff like that happens. Like I think it was a lot more prominent in the 90s when you had all these people jumping ship, like the Steiner brothers being in the WCW game, even though they weren't there for 2 years.
Yeah, I think he said like that it was important to them to make sure that Cody was still in, despite what happened.
Yeah. I think what Kenny said is they want the game to feel more arcade, like compared to the WWE games. So they want it to be easy to pick up but hard to master.
You know, I've always heard like regular like non-wrestling fan people when they play WWE games, like they don't like how much of a simulation it is. I'd say,
Mm.
you know, where you get grappling and stuff. You know, it's not like the NES arcade pro wrestling title, or maybe
Yeah.
it's more like that WCW NES title where you know you got grapple and stuff, or I can't even remember all the titles, like Namco Pro Wrestling. I mean, great games. Man. Like
Yeah.
I like both. Like I like the simulation and the arcadey stuff. Sometimes I mean it depends on if it's a good game or not. Like the first WrestleMania game on the NES was terrible. I know they wanted they said they wanted like it to be like the WCW versus NWO game.
Yeah.
Like what that there was several of those games with that engine was able to do.
I love the
And
World
I've never
Tour.
played like I've never played like the Japanese ones I've heard. I've seen all like all the customization you could do and like how incredible those
Have
games
you ever
are.
played Saturday Night Slam Masters?
I might have. I can't remember.
That one. I enjoyed that one very much so in my youth. There was a sequel, but it was only in Japan.
I played a lot. I played a lot of WCW versus NWO Revenge when I was a kid.
I never had Revenge, but I had World Tour, and I enjoyed that one a lot.
I've played none of these games.
You weren't alive.
Yeah. The first wrestling game I played like chronologically was the original SmackDown versus Raw.
I thought you were gonna say when you power drove your sister backyard.
Yeah, crazy to think that like
that doesn't count.
Abdel was born, I think after the GameCube came out.
I was born in 01. I don't know.
Yeah, that might be around that time. GameCube either came out in 01 or 02. So Abdel he's around the same age as the GameCube.
Yeah.
Which is
fetus. I am young.
So I think Abdul's Gen Z, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Did you see the I guess the name for the next generation is Generation Alpha?
I don't know why. That seems kind of like a weird direction to go, but
Because Z, they're going back to A, and Alpha is the first.
Like in Greek alphabet.
Yeah, that's why they went with that.
Should there already be
called me a crude little bitch. I just want that.
He's not wrong. Isn't there like another? Like we already have the one after that, or is that still? I mean, we got to be getting close to whatever is after the one that's after Gen Z.
No, yeah. I mean, Generation Alpha's next.
Those
are the people being.
You said Alpha's after Gen Z.
Yeah,
but like, I mean, we got to be getting close to the one after that because Gen Z stopped being born in 2012.
Someone at my door. Hey, come in. Yeah. So, we got a running.
Shit.
You streaming?
Oh, I'm on a podcast.
Oh shit! Hi YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe other places.
So this is my pal Justin.
The other Justin.
Yellow. How can I help
This
you?
one's considered good Justin, apparently.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, this one's bad Justin, correct?
Yeah. We had some run-ins in Minecraft.
Oh yeah. It was you being bad, and I was being good about it.
See, this is your doppelganger. So actually, this is like if this was Twin Peaks, it's reversed where like the good guy comes in to save the day instead of the bad guy coming in to ruin everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he tried to take my good stuff too, like that traded, my armor. Oh yeah, I definitely showed him.
When Abdel, when Gopher entered Minecraft, the first thing he did was like try to destroy everything.
The natural force of things to stop the destruction of the evil Justin, like Batman and Joker.
See, I told you, Justin, this is why I never built anything at the fun. You were wondering, like, why are you going away to build stuff?
I was like, why wouldn't you? I was like, oh, that's why evil Justin came on and like, boom, sentience off everywhere.
Yeah.
And I think it's been an hour. I think this is lava everywhere. I think that's where the end of the podcast.
Yeah. Really quickly, because we had the subject of generations. Apparently, Gen Z started in '95, so I think Razor might even be Gen Z, possibly. But Gen Alpha.
Gen Z.
Yeah, because I'm 97 and I don't fit in anywhere.
Nah, you're Gen Z.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
We got two Gen Z people here. What the heck?
Yeah. Gen Alpha apparently will be ending in 2025 for the birth year. So in 2026, we're going to get to whatever is after Gen Alpha.
I'm assuming Gen Beta.
Oh, of course. Those poor fucks.
Yeah.
The whole beta generation.
Dang.
Whole generation of betas.
The best question is Generation Y.
Shoot.
What is Generation Y?
I think that's like early 80s, maybe.
Gen Y is another name for millennials.
Oh, actually, it's us. Damn.
Yeah. We are Gen Y. But who is Gen How?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, we know Austin Aries and Broderick Strong are Generation X, but who's now?
Apparently, there's another term for Generation X called baby bust.
What?
Also, there was a. I didn't know there was a generation between Gen X and millennials.
There's been, and I've been trying to find out where the heck is the in between here, and I'm stuck in the between.
Apparently, 75 to 85. I don't know how to pronounce Xennials. Xennials.
What the fuck is that?
Xennials.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
No, that's a name. Xennials.
I thought it was fucking Gen X and go straight to millennials, but no. Apparently, there's Xennials somewhere in the middle.
Because I'm in between of like 95 and the next one, 2000, I guess.
So is Justin and Abdel Xennials?
Well, they're Gen Z. Oh yeah, Xennial. Yeah.
I would like to identify myself as what do the kids call it nowadays?
Anikins?
Yeah, Gen Anikins. I identify myself as an Anikin now.
I know. So we Abdel, any closing thoughts before we end the show?
I'm a Gen Alpha, whether people like it or not. I'm an alpha male.
See, do you want anyone following on social media so we could like say What's going on there?
I don't have any social media.
Well, see, I started streaming chess. I'm Igluk, EGLOK. You can find me on Twitch pretty easy. Go for plug your stuff before we take off.
Gopher and talk. If you're watching the video, that form of this podcast, then yeah, you're already there. Gopher and talk on Twitter, on Twitch, on YouTube. It's all over the fucking place. It's all Gopher and talk. It's Gopher. I'm Gopher. Tuck's the other guy. He's black.
Yeah. Gopher soon to be replaced by a robot.
True. Who is Amish but also a robot, which is just completely contradictory. Makes no sense.
Well, we've been joined by Abdel. Been joined by Justin. I'm Joshua Hadley. He's Justin Blanger.
Good Justin. We've been
this is on Top of the World podcast. Oh yeah, I got the good Justin with me and bad Justin's over in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good Justin's trying to go to Ukraine and get some bad guys still. Oh hell yeah.
I think evil Justin needs to go to like Russia and stop him.
Oh yeah, it's just war for the Russians. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the Belarusians better than Belarusians.
So it looks like Vladimir Putin's gonna die, so Gopher can replace him.
Oh yeah, he'd be good.
Hell yeah. All right. Goodbye.
Good night, y'all. Have a good time.
See ya.